the Wuji stance is probably the most important part of any gong practice. Some masters will have their students practice this for hours a day because you're trying to fine-tune your body and feel out your body to an extent where you really, really, really know your body. To begin with, you want to put your heels to your toes and rotate on your toes so your feet are shoulder width. Now, I'm talking about shoulder widths would be the center of your shoulders, center of your hips, center of your knees, and center of your feet. Now, from the beginning, what I'm going to go through is the feet to the knees and going up and then down the arms. Your feet, what you're going to do is with your toes, you're going to extend them forward, press the pads of the toes down, and then you'll lift the arch up ever so slightly. So the pressure of your weight goes to the pads of your toes, the balls of your feet, the side, and the heel. And that takes just a little bit of opening. So a lot of times when people practice, they'll open their toes, they'll play with their feet a little bit to get the posturing just right for the feet. Next comes the knees. Do not lock your knees. Slightly bend them, unlocking them. And one of the tricks to it is to have slight pressure going from here to the ground here, ever so slightly, so you can relax your thighs. So your knees need to be unlocked, again, not unlocked, not stiff locked. Next comes your sacrum. So your sacrum needs to drop. A lot of times people talk about tucking the tailbone in, but what that does is people will tuck it in too far and their hips rotate up. And then they actually are straightening the spine rather than allowing the spine to be relaxed. So you just allow it to hang. Just allow it to soften and hang down. And then go up to your spine. Then take each vertebrae and feel it raise up maybe a millimeter, if that. So each vertebrae raising higher and higher up to the top of your head. The top of your head, most people know it as the crown or the crown chakra, but in Chinese Neigong, it's called the Bai Hui. And also in acupuncture, it's the Bai Hui. So this is on top. What you're going to do is press up a little bit on the top of the head, relax down with your tailbone, and you're going to be a pillar between heaven and earth, or in Tai Chi they talk about being suspended from the heavens. Either which way, your spine becomes like an accordion, just hanging so it opens up. Very importantly is to be soft in the opening, not to strain any part of it. So you're just a very slight pressure. And then go down to the shoulders. So you want to relax your shoulders. A lot of times people hold themselves like this, but you want to relax it down. Relaxing the shoulders is probably one of the more time-consuming practices because it's so easy in the Western culture for there to be tension. If you look at the structure of your body, you have the ribs here, and there's actually a lot of space between the ribs and your shoulder. So allow the shoulders to go out and down. And one little trick of that is to put a little pressure here going out. From here, put your thumbs on your sides so you can measure where your arm is, and then rotate on the middle fingers so the palms face inward. And that is the basics of the Wuji stance.